back to another Wuthering Waves recipe video. Today I'll be recreating Galbrena's special recipe, the super double shot shaved ice milkshake deluxe. Whew, what a mouthful. A cold, sweet treat with an extra emphasis on the sweet. As always, the written recipe will be in the description below, and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my videos and want to keep updated with all of my cooking. Without further ado, let's begin. To start off, I have to tackle the issue of making shaved ice at home. There are dedicated machines you can buy, but I saw a few at-home techniques involving a blender. In a blender, add whole pieces of ice, then add about half of the amount in water. Dry blending ice is pretty bad depending on your blender, so having the liquid help remedy that situation. After about 30 seconds of blending, strain the water from the ice into a bowl, and we're left with almost slushy-like ice. Probably the best I'm gonna get without a dedicated machine. The next component I'm gonna work on is the blueberry syrup. In a small saucepan, combine water and sugar on medium heat. Dissolve the sugar and then add in blueberries. These can be frozen or fresh. Allow the mixture to heat up to soften the blueberries and then mash the blueberries to release their juices. This will get that purple color for the syrup that I'm looking for. Let the syrup simmer for 10 minutes to really thicken up and then strain out the blueberry mush to get a smooth syrup. Back into the saucepan, add a mixture of cornstarch and water to thicken that syrup up. The syrup needs to kind of sit on top of the shaved ice and the sorbet and not just fall to the bottom. And then just for a bit of added effect, I added edible silver dust to give it more of a galaxy effect. Allow this cool down completely before using. Those are all of the more complicated things I have to prep. For the toppings, I have an assortment of chocolate cookies and candies here, as well as some mint, and I used this gummy worm, but it didn't really do much as you'll see later, and finally some fresh blueberries. Time for assembly. In a small glass bowl, add the shaved ice and pile just up to go slightly over the edge of the bowl. Pour in some blue syrup. This is a lemon syrup that I dyed blue with food dye. Then a hefty scoop of strawberry sorbet. Now for the various toppings. Half of a chocolate cookie straw, a triangle of waffle cone, then 2 chocolate Pocky sticks, then multiple scoops of the blueberry syrup that I made earlier. Unfortunately, my syrup didn't cling to the ice cream as much as I'd like, but it does sit nicely on top of that shaved ice. Then the blue gummy, which will immediately get covered by the blueberries, and then a garnish of mint. I had to switch up my bottom plate real quick because it was getting pretty messy, but the final garnish will be a piece of a chocolate bar. And that completes Galbrena's special recipe, the super double shot shaved ice milkshake deluxe. Overloaded with sweetness. This was delicious, but man oh man, I felt like I had to make an appointment with my dentist afterwards. Let me know your thoughts, and if you would eat this. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.